Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun City, today at the historic Sun Bowl as a couple of squads come in trying to finish their season as champions of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Working that left side now.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Give to Brown. Turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Sims. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the...
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback. Open space in the middle.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got his man downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Scanning the field is Sims. He'll get rid of it. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Leads it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That's caught. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the first quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run the screen. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Sims. Hines is tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his 2nd year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game. And Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scattaboo this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's McClain. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got his man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look down field again. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Direct snap. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Brown has it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Outside the pocket, lets it go. With the catch, it's Brown. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. On target. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick strike complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He wants it all. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and they go back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Sims. Caught near the sticks, it's McClain. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's McClain. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this first half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Sun Bowl.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl game. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got him. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Got a man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. Pulls it in. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The screen, and watch out! And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the back. He's loose. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Moss. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Sims. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Blue Devils! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Arizona State, 10.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moss. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Sims. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Moving away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. 1 more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The sure hands, it's King. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. And the Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got a man. It's Tyson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sims. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Tyson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blue Devils want to move quickly. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making checks. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Blue Devils line it up with a first and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. First and 10.
Got the quick completion. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. Finds his man in the middle. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Wants to throw. It's Sims. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab, plenty for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Steps away. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Blue Devils. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Dude, You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Arizona State, 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to throw. It's Sims. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.